another episode of Live Lit Legit, man. It's your boy Q Smith. 2 Cups Already Know it's your boy.
Oh, this is your boy B.
And you can't forget about that girl. Please.
Hey.
What it do, man? What it do? Hey. Oh, I'm just sad, man. It's a sad day for all of Americans that just got $1 to their name. $1. Granted, the cents, 10, 9, 8, 7, depending where you live at.
Your taxes. Whatever your taxes are.
But boy, these folks took it to $1.25.
Dollar Tree.
So you got to come up with 5 quarters now, my boy. Can't forget about the tax.
5 quarters. Oh yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
Okay. I was lost. Hey, y'all ain't finna sit up here and judge me like I'm dumb. I wasn't thinking like that.
Clearly.
And y'all, this is us complaining, but everything, it'd be some stuff in there you can get out of Walmart, but you would pay $2.47 out of Walmart. It just don't feel right that they taking up that whole 25 cents like we wouldn't pay for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I lived off Dollar Tree for a
me
long
too.
time in my early adulthood.
Me too.
When I was broke, y'all ever had Dollar Tree chicken?
Chicken.
I have, yes.
I didn't know they had chicken.
Yes. They used to sell chicken breasts. You got 2 in a pack.
Oh, yeah.
$4.
Yeah, I remember that.
I have. Frozen pizzas,
All that.
all that. Noodles.
Everything.
I lived off Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Real talk. It
real
was
talk.
it was like dinner. I got $5. Stop at Dollar Tree, give me a pack of chicken, give me some kind of vegetable, maybe some rice, and a drink. I'm going home.
Cause they do have the frozen vegetables in
Yeah,
there.
Right.
frozen vegetables. Got your little
And
canned
that's a
vegetables.
$5 meal right
Five-
there.
$5 meal.
Can't beat it.
Like, was good going home. Happy go lucky.
Happy go lucky.
Like, man, I was eating good out of
Man,
Dollar
that'll
Tree.
be a 5 challenge. We should do that one day. Go in Dollar Tree with it being $1.25, and you got to make a whole meal. Best meal wins a pot.
Out of how much money? $5?
$5. You get $5 to make a whole
I am
meal
a
out of Dollar Tree.
professional Dollar Tree shopper. Y'all don't want to see me in that.
I think it's a challenge to be accepted. What you think, Q?
Yeah. Got the best grilled cheese sandwiches.
No.
We trying to win.
Hold on.
That is what
No.
you come
See-
up with.
See, I'm finna.
Put some sausage on
I'm
the
about
thing.
to prove to them how much they're amateurs. Dollar Tree cheese don't melt.
No,
Hold on,
no.
not all of it is like that. Some of it does.
I know all about the Dollar Tree.
All the Dollar Tree cheese I've ever used does not melt.
That's because you got to read the package. Read the package. Some of it does. A lot of it don't. You're right. A lot of it don't. You got to be careful. But they have some stuff in there that do melt.
I don't know what kind of microwave I got, but I just feel like, boy, you put it on 10, everything.
It's gonna be black as your hoodie.
10 minutes?
10 seconds.
Oh, I'm finna say,
It's gonna be black as your hoodie.
that's some burnt cheese. But yeah, have y'all ever been in that situation where you don't read the cheese you buy and you get home, make your sandwich, and the cheese don't melt?
Yeah.
That is the
I have
worst
never known about
feeling.
reading the cheese. Like
I never knew that was a thing.
I always thought all cheese melted, and I thought it was just Dollar Tree cheese that didn't melt.
No,
Yeah.
'Cause it was
that,
only
like
$1.
it's the sandwich cheese. They call it sandwich cheese.
Mm-hmm.
You can get at the grocery store. You gotta be careful because, like, you go get some cheese and then it ain't Kraft or Velveeta, whatever your cheese that you choose is, singles and stuff. If it's not that, chances are you gonna pick up one of the ones that don't melt.
Cause it'd be
And
so
you gonna
funny
be
when
pissed.
you
And it
trying to get
tastes nasty.
Yeah, when you trying to get it to melt, you be like, "Cool, what is wrong with this cheese?"
It's getting all hard on the ends.
I'm talking about all
crinkling up.
four.
You be
all
like,
four
it's
corners.
hot, but it's hot.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Dang,
Man, we got to do better as a people. We got to stop eating stuff like that, man.
man, what?
Trust me, I learned my lesson. I'm done with that.
Got to stop putting all this processed
Reading is
stuff in our body.
fundamental.
Man, dang. Well,
Good old Dollar Tree, man.
$1.25
At
tree.
that $1.25.
Dollar and a quarter.
I
$1
don't
and a
know,
quarter
but
tree.
y'all, we gotta be careful. Why are we really tripping? It's just 25 cents.
That's see, but at this stage in our lives, that's easy for us to say.
Yes.
It's just 25 cents.
That's true.
I think back to my early 20s. That 25 cent mattered
It
a
do.
lot.
Because guess what? Now you get to the point where it's $1.25. So when you go to get 4 items
That's $5.
that's $5
versus when I can got 5 items,
for
you
$5
see what I'm saying?
plus taxes.
See what I'm saying?
So yeah, I mean yeah, like you said, now it's
Takes
easy.
one item off that you probably didn't need that you picked up from the side of the register
Because it was just $1.
because it was $1.
That is my villain origin story. I'm not going back to eating chicken at a Dollar Tree.
Yeah, man.
I refuse to go back. Like, that is my origin story right there.
Yeah.
What are you not going back, Q, to doing that you had to do to survive in your 20s?
Oh,
You still in your 20s?
no, I'm 31.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, just all, you feel me? The street stuff, you feel me? Illegal stuff, all the illegal activities, you feel me? I was involved in. I'm not looking forward to going back to do that, you know what I'm saying? See, the thing about it is, it takes a millisecond to get into, but it takes a decade to get out of, you know?
Do you have that one thing where you're just like, no matter what, not like that one thing that makes you grind, that one thing that sticks out in your head that's just like, I'm not going back to that. I refuse. Is that it?
Yeah.
Being on the up and up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I don't know. It was lucrative. You feel me? I don't know. It was lucrative. But
now you got a daughter.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah,
like those
yeah.
same risks that you took back then.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the number one reason of not going back, you know what I'm saying, to do it, you know what I'm saying? So daughter first and foremost, man. It's just your future though, man. You want to, you know what I'm saying? What you put in is what you get out. So you know what I mean?
Right.
Put all that positive energy, hard work into the universe, and then reciprocate the blessings from big God.
Yeah.
You did. What about you?
I just told you.
Oh, dang, man. What
Dollar
about
Tree
you?
chicken.
Mine would be trying to please everybody to build relationships. I think I'm through with that. I'm done. I like who I am right now in this season. Got a lot of growing, to do still. But I'm in a good place. Got some good people around me. Got a great circle.
That's
I ain't
awesome.
gotta please nobody. I don't have to have the 10 million friends.
Exactly.
To feel successful and be great.
Right,
I like my 5, and I'm okay with that.
That's what's up. So, like, in pleasing, how far would you go to please a man?
Back in the day,
Now,
it depends. I'm okay with so now you get into a relationship situation. So I'm okay with there has to be give and take in any relationship. That's
Right.
something I learned. Hey, you gotta give a little, but you don't have to give from your core. So like my core is I'm spiritual. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. That's not moving. I don't care who you are. You can move. You can leave.
right?
Loyalty, trust, whatever my priorities are, whatever I hold most important, those things do not move. But
Your morals.
my morals, yeah. But does dude have to look a certain kind of way, dress a certain way, act totally a certain way? No, those things can be in, because you'll be surprised that if you have a list and people, like what you want in a person, even if it's a friend or a lover, you go against that list, you may find the best lover of your life.
Right.
Because you're not operating in your sight anymore. You're operating, let me just get to know someone.
Right.
And look what could happen from it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just never know.
If a relationship,
No, go ahead.
I would say relationship advice here from Live Lit and Legit. Now, let's switch the question to you, my friend. How far would you go for a woman?
To please a woman?
Yeah.
I definitely have my boundaries. I'm definitely gonna try to make the woman in my life as happy as they can be. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna try to do. But there's certain things I'm not gonna sacrifice. There's certain things I'm not gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Would you not sacrifice?
And as I get older, that list develops more and more and more. I find in my age, as my age go up, there's more and more things I will tolerate, and there's things I won't tolerate. One of the things I would never, ever, you will never catch me doing is tattooing a woman's name on my body. That is for sure. And if y'all haven't seen, your girl Summer Walker has just done that very thing.
Oh man!
And it's on their face.
On their face.
It's like right here. It's like you can't get rid of it.
Well, I mean, Cuzrell ain't go out bad though.
He really didn't, because he can
So
always say, hey, that's my favorite season.
Look,
Yeah.
Summer,
Whatever.
and then put time.
Right. She went out bad by putting Larry on her face.
You feel me?
I'm trying to see, like, how could she change that?
Let's see, Larry.
I can see an M out of the R's. Okay, we can make an M.
Then that's lamey.
I'd rather be Lamey than Larry if we break
Or
up.
or she can connect this and make it Amy. If she knows somebody named Amy, maybe her mama named Amy, she can just connect that L on around, do that same symbol on the other side, and make it Amy.
Or she can
There's
just.
just something about okay. How y'all really feel about women with face tattoos?
I mean,
It ain't for me.
It's not. Some girls make it look cute,
some do though.
but
Some
when
do.
you do the most with it, I be like, come on.
But see, yeah, when your whole face hit up. But
Yeah.
the face thing ain't bad because some of them do. Because like for instance, if I see a lot of girls that had a little tinkle down the side, like that ain't bad. Like you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like a little, you know what I'm saying?
But y'all, I mean, y'all's opinion would be different than mine. I don't have tattoos. I'm not a huge fan of body art. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my opinion. So for me to meet a woman that, you know what I'm saying, got the sleeve or got chest tattoos, that's a turn off for me. I'm good.
Okay,
Miss me with all that.
Oh,
It do be a lot when you see a female with like a lot of tattoos. But to me, I'm okay with them being everywhere else. It's just the face.
mm-hmm.
It just does. So I'm like, even with guys though. But I met this one dude at one of the facilities I work at, and he explained he has a head tattoo there on his eyes and everything. And he explained to me it was really cool. Like he had him battling with his addiction to coming out of addiction, finding Christ, then coming into how he's like fighting differently with the butterfly having hope. It was that's
So
pretty cool.
and that's another reason I fell in love with tattoos because it's like how you put it together. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
storytelling. Like you know,
Right.
maybe it's dope, man, when you can have a storyline. You know what I mean? To your tats, it's hard.
It's art.
It's art, man. It's a form of art. It's hard.
And I mean, I'd never knock nobody with tattoos. That's definitely your choice and your freedom of expression. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not on my attraction level. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my personal choice. But I never knock nobody's tattoo choices.
Dang.
Yeah, like I said, I love a lot. Everybody does it their own way, but I feel like sometimes when it comes to the face, man or woman, it be a little bit too much. It's
Right.
excessive.
Like Birdman with the big star at the top of his head.
Yeah.
DC with DC.
He got DC somewhere on his face.
He got DC right there in the middle of his eye.
Why?
He said, I actually heard him explain that. He was saying that, you know, his little gang that he used to run with back in the day was called, he said the name of it, something DC, something Click. Dirty Click or
And that's what DC
something
stand
Click,
for
and
him.
that's what DC stands for.
Is that what they call him, DC too?
And that's why he adopted that stage name, because he was like, he gonna take his people with him no matter where he go. So he adopted that name, DC, to represent his clique.
Okay.
Storyline.
There you go. Didn't even know
That's
it.
pretty cool.
It's pretty awesome.
So, yeah, tattoos. Would you ever get a partner's name tattooed on you?
Heck no.
Never.
Never ever.
Even me.
Heck no.
No
What's got
sirree,
you?
Bob. No sirree, Bob.
Never.
That's out the question.
Now
No.
you got several tats.
Yeah, but her name ain't on.
How many you got?
I ain't got that many, man.
I got 2.
I got 3.
Oh.
But yeah, though, man.
No. I'll get matching tattoos. Like something that symbolizes something.
Yeah.
But I ain't getting your name on it. It's just, even if I don't expect us to break up till death, it's just something about it. It's just weird.
I seen somebody go bigger than this. They ain't even do the names. Well, they did the name, but before they did the name, it was a big tattoo, and it said, "The property of."
Oh, that's stupid.
I said, "Whoa."
Oh, that's stupid. You just branded yourself. That's stupid.
Whoa.
Okay, all right. That brings me back to another argument. Well, not argument, but question. If let's say I'm finna get married, right? And I ask the queen to sign a prenup, what's gonna be your response?
No.
Who?
Why?
Because I don't want to. I feel like if we break up, anything that you earned before, after, whatever, during our relationship is half mine.
Okay,
wow.
hold on.
Point blank.
Ooh,
And
Hold on.
period.
that's
Hold it.
Period.
But my response to that would be, but I'm trying to protect myself, my interests, what I've built. in the event that we break up, right? Your response is gonna be
No.
okay. Then relationship over. Then we'll just go our separate ways.
Fine.
What I was expecting you to say was, well, why are you planning for our breakup? Is what I was expecting you to say. And my response was gonna be, well, then if that's the case, then get my name put on you.
No.
Why are you planning for our breakup? See what I'm saying?
Ah, that's hard.
See
That's
what
hard.
I'm saying?
Hey, you got tattoos anyway.
It might as well get my name put on you then.
No.
Right
No.
across here.
No. No.
Dang.
Absolutely not. I don't know. I look at the tattoos as a branding. A prenup is a whole another situation, and it does not apply. It is not.
That's hard. So from your explanation, like, so you meet this guy, and y'all meet on the, let's see, y'all meet in y'all just met in 2021, at the beginning of 2021. He has this business that he has, a multi-million-dollar business that he has had for the last 20 years. He met you on the 21st year. You want all the 20 years that before you?
I know, right? That's not
10.5.
fair. That's not right. That is not right at all.
But okay.
That's
but
not
here-
right.
I understand where
Golly.
you're coming from. You know what I'm saying?
It's not right.
It's like, but I feel like if you're marrying me, it shouldn't be yours and mine.
No, I
It's
agree.
ours at that point.
But it's not a yours and his. But
It
this man has
is.
spent his whole life
Then you're
building
what's the
this
point of getting-
enterprise.
What's the point of getting married?
He wants to share it with you, but in the event that it does not
You're
work,
planning for a divorce.
okay, then get my name put on you.
No, because that's branding.
What's the difference?
It's not. It's a you're sharing your income with me versus
In those vows,
branding my body.
in those vows, it says, "Do you pledge to give your whole self, mind, body, and soul, to this person for the rest of your life until death do you part?" Mind, body, and soul. That
No, I'm
means
not branding my
your complete self is your partner's, right? So you're saying I'm planning for a breakup with a prenup. Put my name on you.
I'm talking about your body, tattoo parlor.
No, I can't do it. I can't do
That's
it.
crazy, though.
It just feels like I don't know. It's just something about
Feel
it's like,
cheated. I mean, not cheated, but you feel less than over. You feel like
Yeah, I feel like a cow. Like
yeah,
you branding.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about with the tattoo?
No,
okay.
no, I'm
Yeah.
like, now if that's where I want to go, I can go get a B brand and hold it over the coals.
Cool.
And
No,
They
just
be
thank
like,
you. No, thank you. I'm good.
I
like
think
the
you rather do the
cubes.
tattoo.
No,
the
yeah.
thing swell up.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Dang, that's
But
hard.
no, I don't agree. Some situations I do agree with the prenup, depending on the female. But that's why if you when you get with someone, you gotta know who you with, and don't just be picking people for looks, for what they, how they present. You gotta get to know them, really get to know who that person is, and have good values yourself. And then when you pick somebody, you picking on a deeper connection versus what it appears like.
Now, I mean, I agree with that. I watched the video earlier this week. I wish I would have, cycled that video into the doc so we could play it. But basically, it was a former NBA player, and he was talking about his wedding day. Well, in his relationship, once they got engaged, he told his fiance, "Hey, they sat down with the attorneys, got the prenup drafted up. He had already signed, just waiting on her signature." And she was like, "Okay, I'll get around to it." He wasn't really pushing, whatever. As they got closer, "You need to sign this." I'll sign it. Kept on going. Came up like a week before. He was like, "You still ain't signed the prenup." "Well, I've been planning the whole wedding, blase. I'll get it signed." Came down to the wedding day. They were getting ready to go, like literally 2 hours before the ceremony, everybody dressed and everything. His personal assistant came to him, was like, "She still haven't signed it." And he went to her and was like, "You gotta sign this before we proceed." And she broke down crying. "Well, I just, I don't understand why, blase. Right there, he told his boys wedding off. They walked out the church, and her uncles
That's
and
important for premarital counseling.
her uncle and stuff tried to tell him, "Man, it ain't that big of a deal." No, the pastor tried to tell him, "It's not really that big of a deal if you love each other, blase. And he was like, "Pastor, this ain't your money we talking about.
ain't lying.
It's mine."
You
know what I'm saying? And and so she and then she was like, "Okay, I'll sign it. Just give it to me." Crying, "I'll sign it." Well, legally in the United States, if you're doing it, if you're coerced, I think I'm saying it right, to sign a legal document, if you're doing it under force, if you're doing it under distress, it's null and void. So even if she would have signed it in that moment, it would have been null and void. Because now she was stressed out, she was crying, he was threatening to leave. So he was like, nah, we're good. Broke up with her.
You didn't care. You didn't want to be with her anyway.
I think he did, but he was trying to protect his interests.
Because I'm talking about the mama could have filed divorce for him. I'm talking about right after the honeymoon.
Right out of that.
Right after the honeymoon.
But that's where it goes back to, you got to know who you with. And I think for me, I wouldn't mind signing one in a situation like that if I knew, because you making me sign one makes me not trust you. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So now you got, so then let's say something do happen to us and we separate. What you going to do with me?
But
because
it's the same thing though. You not signing one makes him not trust you, because now you always hold the upper hand.
Now it's motive. Like he figured that you got a motive.
You always got a motive, because you know that in the event that I get fed up with you, I can leave this relationship better than I came.
Versus I love you with
I'm
all
here
I got.
for you,
I got,
not your money.
I love you with everything
But
I got.
that's what I'm saying.
So sign this because I am here for you and you
Not the
only.
money.
And in 5 months, that can change, because if you the one going pro, let's be honest with this. Okay, so you the pro baller, and you got the money. You in love with me now. We good. We hit a rocky patch. You go, for months over to the other side of the country because y'all in a tournament, whatever. You meet an old girl. We in a rocky place right now. We don't have a solid foundation going on. You far from me. What you gonna do? You gonna cheat? Well, I'm gonna leave you because I found something better. Well, guess what? I done spent all this time because you're a baller. You making money. So what I do with my time, I pour into charities. I pour into outreach programs, because that's what a baller's wife does. That's the image, right?
This is the thing though, and the only reason I'm having you to sign this prenup, just in case in the event things doesn't go as planned. I want to show you that I'm all for you. Sign this prenup, and I can even start your own business that you own. You started up.
And
that's what y'all missing out.
But you can even put it in the prenup where, in the event we divorce, you will get this. You can put that in the prenup, but it protects him from giving up half of everything he's earned.
And see, my thing is, I'm with you, but I'm doing this PR stuff. You don't. That's that image. People may get paid on Instagram for it, but that don't make no money compared to what a wife does 10 times more than just getting out there. And so then I signed this prenup. You in the process of you already had $4 million, but in the process of that 21 to 30 years, so that 10-year mark, now you done made 10, 12 million. Guess what I walk away with? Nothing.
Well, who's to say you don't?
One minute. I walk away with nothing because all I did was to everybody was just be a wife. When there was so much more late night conversations, business deal reviews, we're going over things together, having your back, doing public, all that stuff should be paid for. But guess what? Because I signed a prenup, I lose any right.
But that's not all the way true, though. That's where you get you a good attorney. Well, first of all, that's why in these business dealings.
Money?
But hold on. But that's why in these business dealings, you put your name in it, his name in it, because now all of this is earned within the marriage.
But see,
now what's earned in the marriage will be split. If he walks in with his fortune, you start earning money within the marriage. That's
how are you earning? See, but that's where y'all missing the mark. I'm not. There is no job. Just basically what I'm doing is a stay-at-home mom. But even when you're in the when your spouse is in the public eye and you're the stay-at-home mom, you're doing even if it's not a $1 million job like that. You know what I'm saying? Any job. If you're the breadwinner and I'm the stay-at-home mom, I'm working because you got to come home to somebody. You got to make sure I make sure your house is taken care of. I make sure that you have what you need on the back end so that you look great. But guess what? Because that's not a job description, when we go before the lawyers because you cheated and you decided that you wanted to be with your new boo and leave me, your old boo, I walk away with nothing.
So that's the thing, putting you into a position to where you don't walk away with nothing if that does happen. So,
but you can't do that if my job is solely a homeowner.
But see, that's the thing.
I mean, a homemaker.
That's the thing, though. That's why we substitute the roles. All the roles that you have to play at home, I actually hired people to do that, so you don't have to do that. They're cleaning
so
our
I
home.
Still walk away with nothing.
No. You all that stuff that you claim to do, well, not claim to do, you actually do around the house. I hired people, right, to do that. So now I'm investing my money into your future. Whatever you want to be in life, whatever you want to do in life, put all your heart and soul, blood, sweat, and tears into your company.
But
2 years later,
what if I want to just be at home and keep my kids? What if I don't want? And what if I want to take care of my house? What if I don't want a nanny keeping my kids?
Well, see, that's the thing. You can't holler and it's two tones you can use that in. You can use it in the I'm taking the initiative to do this. You'll never hear me complain about this because this is what I want to do. Versus what I'm gonna get out of I do this, I do. You don't have to do that. You just said that
that's my choice.
You're
choosing.
But see, that's where y'all misstart. That's not fair because when I saw this is what I agreed to. This is what I want. You asked me what I want to do. This is what I want to do. So now that you done decided that you don't want to pay me and I signed this prenup, that's not fair for me not to get anything because I've done my part. You asked me what I wanted to do. It's not like I'm just sitting on my butt. I want it to be a family a mother.
But you want it to be a family mother, but just as easy. I see what he was trying. What he was saying. Mm-hmm. You don't have to do that. But you're choosing to take that path.
But not every woman wants to be a career woman. Not everyone wants to work.
Then why must I pay for your personal choice?
And that's where if you got a person that thinks like that, y'all not equally yoked. And then they wouldn't have made you sign the prenup in the first place anyway. But y'all not equally yoked because ain't no way a man who intends to be with the woman for a long time gonna ask you to sign a prenup and say your job, well, you chose to be a mother and stay at home instead of let the nanny keep your kids. What kind of foolishness is that? If that's what she primarily wants to do, let her do that and honor that because then your child is being raised by their mother. It's crazy to say, hey, be attached to this nanny. Find you another career so that you can have some money invested in. What are we doing then? What relationship are we in? Is that a business transaction? You know what I'm saying?
I've been saying it for years. Marriages or what?
Business.
But it does, and that's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be. That's what we make it. But if that's what you want to walk into, then you and your partner need to have that agreement.
I'm just saying. I feel like there's nothing wrong with the prenup. That's just me speaking. I
feel like it's foolish, and if a guy asks you to sign a prenup, don't do it. Run.
That's crazy.
Just like, okay, Bezos, and I'm only using Bezos for an example because I feel like the whole Bezos, the settlement through their divorce was warranted, right? Mm-hmm. She helped launch Amazon. She was there in the beginning. She did the groundwork, right? Mm-hmm. She walked away and instantly became the richest woman in the world when she walked away. Mm-hmm. Bezos was still top 5. It didn't bother him. You know what I'm saying? Tiger Woods, she walked away with $70 million, which is huge, but she was there in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? When he was still trying to climb the ranks to become a great golfer. Dr. Dre's wife, she was there in the beginning when he was still making beats on Casios. You know what I'm saying? These women were there. They deserve that money. But if you get these women that marries up, you know, a Brittany Renner, you know what I'm saying, attaches to someone with money, instantly leaves that person. That's not fair.
Quick lick.
That's not fair at all. You just robbed this man. That's basically all you did.
And I agree with that. That's why you got to know who you with.
But sometimes you can think you know who you with.
I mean, that's a good point, people can wear many masks
for many years to get those many millions. Right. I'm telling you.
Because I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, in this dating game, if you're a man with money, Like, you're gonna meet that person, fall in love. They instantly know, if I don't sign this prenup, I have an exit plan.
And so change the roles. Sorry to cut you off, B. Change the roles. What if you got the million?
If the
And
female got the million.
Yeah, so I'm saying, would you?
I think if you got a female, and it's hard
So-
to say because I don't have $1 million, but I feel like females who are up here and got that money, they're more guarded with their heart. So you may find more of those females a little bit less resistant to getting married. So it'd be more of a dating situation, in my opinion. Like, because you're gonna always, we're emotional people, most of us are. So we're gonna always be on guard with, are you here for our money? And it's gonna kind of make us a little bit slower to say, I'll marry somebody who's beneath my pay grade.
So if you had this company, you started in 2000, here it is doing multi-millions, and it's 2021, just met the dude, and, you know, he's middle class or whatever, and it's time to get married. Are you going to ask him to sign a prenup?
Of course you would. I answer for you. Of course you would. And you can.
It
Hold
depends.
on.
Yeah, okay, if I got the millions and it's Brandon who is in that position, no, because I have a clear understanding of our relationship. No, I would have to bite that bullet in some type of way. I would probably fight on it, but I would say no.
No prenup.
But I would probably date him for like 10, 12 years before, because I'm gonna want to see some consistency. Over time, you're going to see some consistency in a person's personality. If you date long enough, you're going to see who they really are.
So that's the verdict.
I think that I would date longer.
12 years to get, that's how the millions do. She
Look at
I would,
Oprah
because I'm
and Stedman.
Yeah.
Oprah and Stedman.
Ain't never been married.
Yeah,
20,
never, yeah,
20 plus
yeah,
years.
yeah.
Ain't never been married.
Yeah.
But I think as a female, I would.
They say it's because of Gail.
That's what they say now.
I ain't putting that out there.
I say mind your business. But I see where you coming from. That's a good point, because instant, like, if I want to get married in 2-3 years, I probably would sign a prenup. Then I'll ask for one.
Yeah.
I get it. But I think just because I feel like if me as a female, if I was in that position and you asked me to sign a prenup, I would feel like you don't trust me.
But as a man, you would feel the same way if you don't.
And I understand what you're saying. So as long as, and I've never seen or been in a situation with a prenup, but as long as I can put in there that I walk away from this company, from this relationship with $4 million, should we decide to part ways, I'm good.
See, but then that'll mess my mindset
At
up
least.
too. Like, dang. So she, whatever happens, she just know I got to get $4 million, and she gonna get $4 million, and she's already planning on, like.
But think about it. If your entire empire is worth, $98 million, I would go ahead. I would call my financial advisor that day, but like, hey, take $4 million, sit in an account.
But see, again, like everything, and that's what's so scary, because everything you're saying, you're planning for the breakup.
No,
and so what would
I'm
happen?
preparing myself
But okay,
for if it comes.
Okay, but in preparing, what happens? It's gonna come, because you're not looking towards preparing. Okay, well, let me invest in making sure this lasts. Everything that y'all have said is preparing for it to end, prepping for it to end.
I want to make sure. I want to make sure I got $4 million cash on hand.
But
because,
why don't you invest in making sure that it lasts?
Because what if it's in one of them periods where all of my money is invested in assets? Now we on the rocks. Now we get a divorce. I'm ordered to pay you $4 million. I don't have no liquid money on hand. Everything is tied up in investments.
The sky's always
I want to make sure I have your cash sitting ready to go. I don't want to hold you up, Miss Independent. I want to make sure that you can get back out on the streets and do your thing. So I want to make sure that your cash is sitting in the bank ready to go.
So every year you looking at that $4 million, like, I want to keep that because she may leave.
No,
but that's
actually
what you're doing.
what I'm doing that for me is I'm pulling the interest off of it every year. Every year I'm pulling the interest off that $4 million.
That's what I look
account.
at it though. You tell me if you think I'm wrong. I don't care. But I feel like if that same $4 million that you set aside to invest in your divorce, your possible divorce, put $8 million, put at least two, into investing to make sure that you stay together.
I bet you there is somebody who gonna pick this video apart and be like, man, see, they sitting up there, they sound crazy. I don't care. I don't have millions, number one. I ain't asking nobody to sign a prenup because that'd be stupid in my current situation. So this is all me just speculating on what I think they do.
Hey man, I don't care.
I got $1 million in my mind.
I don't care how many millions I got. Gotta care how many millions I got. Dog, in my mind, I just keep thinking, boy, you spent $4 million to hit that thing from the back. Think about it. If she walked $4 million.
Yeah, he ain't ready for marriage. He ain't ready for marriage.
Well, they call me $4
He
million.
ain't ready for marriage at all, boy.
Well, how much you pay for
Stay
your?
single, big dog. Stay single. Stay
I
down.
know, saying $200-$300. How much you pay for that? Well, I pay $4 million. Well, I was like,
That
ooh.
boy is not ready for marriage. Not yet.
Baby, you be great. You be great.
Hey, that's a nice little stunt though. Boy. Boy, I spent $4 million on that.
Girl, he paid $4 million
Hey,
for
what?
it.
You know, TikTok like that.
Good.
Y'all crazy. Hey, man, look. First and foremost, man, we didn't even tell y'all, man, happy belated Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Hope everybody had a very safe and happy holiday. Hope you ate good. Hope you gained 10 pounds. That's a good thing, right?
Speaking of Thanksgiving,
Go ahead.
what is up with you and this foolish macaroni? This is what you ate on Thanksgiving. This is what you ate.
Who cooked that?
Brandon,
Betty White.
B.
Like some Betty White macaroni.
Like some Betty White. Martha Stewart.
It don't even look like macaroni. It looks like a lasagna.
It
does.
Macaroni. Minus
it
the green
doesn't.
onions on top.
And the tomatoes and the
tomato-
bacon or whatever.
Ain't no tomatoes. I thought that were burnt pieces. I ain't know that was
Man,
tomatoes.
that is not no macaroni.
Whoever cooked it, then freehanded. I'm talking about they read every instruction on the. You feel me?
It is a bit white for me.
I want that wet. You know how that wet? That wet. That macaroni. That wet.
That turkey look kind of fire though.
The turkey do look good, and the dressing look okay. It look a little dry.
Yes, it looks very
Oh,
dry.
cranberry. Which one y'all picking? Homemade cranberry sauce or the can?
Neither.
Neither.
Really?
Throw it in the trash. All of
Really?
it, yeah.
Oh, I love cranberry sauce out the can. You let it sit and it get cold.
I never
and you
understood.
just cut it.
I never understood the purpose of cranberry. What does it do?
I
It
don't
just
get it either,
adds a little
That and mayo.
more so like
And what?
Mayo.
Hold on. Now.
okay. No.
Hold on. I'm about to beat you up
We
on
can't-
mayo.
we can't
I
have
like
it.
mayo now.
Mayo, like what is the
But
point?
I don't know. It I want to say it doesn't help it when it's dry. It just gives a sweet flavor. It's just a topping.
But it's not supposed to be sweet. It's dressing.
But it's just
It's supposed to be
different
savory.
topping. It's
Like,
good.
what are we doing here?
I gotta have my cranberry sauce.
Throw it in the trash. All the cranberry sauce. Real cranberries. Throw them in the trash. We off that.
So boom, Thanksgiving, y'all pulled up. This is on the table right here.
All four of them. That's
All
all you
four.
get. No, ain't no cornbread.
But what if they told? What if they
No
told you? What
yams,
if they
no
told you
ham.
though? Like in order for me to fix you a plate right here, one gotta go.
So you can only get 3 of these.
Yeah.
The macaroni and cheese.
Don't judge
I
off
don't
that
even-
macaroni.
I was like, I don't even eat
But
pork.
just judge off like your standard what's on that your mama make. Don't judge that macaroni. What your mama make. Your
One gotta go. Oh,
favorite macaroni.
that's easy. The turkey.
What?
I don't.
Oh,
I said
get
this.
rid of the
I
turkey.
don't like meat on things.
Get rid of turkey on Turkey Day.
I'll eat some meat,
No,
but
no.
I mean I can go without the meat on Thanksgiving because it's all about the sides.
Cause it's the star. These are the co-stars.
Right? That's
Not
your
in my
headliner.
book.
No.
The macaroni and cheese is the star in my book.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the mac and cheese and the dressing all day. I mean I am.
She going all sides. Okay.
Yeah, I'm all sides. I'll get some turkey. I'm not gonna lie. You know, a couple pieces of turkey, but I may get it on that first round, very small amount. If I go back for the seconds, I don't have to have the turkey.
Let's cut. Touch your cord.
Yeah,
Is it coming out?
Oh, that's feedback.
testing. I hear myself.
Yeah, but I'm just saying every time you hit it, it makes a noise.
It's like it's loose, but it's in there.
No, it ain't. And I just feedback like that.
See how we hear now and then.
That's I hear this. Press it up. Press it up.
I'm pressing mine up and I ain't doing that.
Okay. Testing. I heard myself the whole time though. It wasn't like.
Is it still
It
hitting?
wasn't like that. Like,
Tap it.
Yeah, but it was just every time you would breeze past it.
Oh, yeah,
That's
it
what I
was
was trying to prevent.
Oh, it's good now. Okay, that it didn't do it.
Hey, cuz we're going to stop unplugging out and plugging in.
Mm-hmm.
So what we could do, we could just move the cart forward, let them get in that way, push the cart back.
Okay, yeah.
I
And that may be
don't
why.
want to break the sensor in that microphone.
Okay, yeah, I'll stop hitting it though. Testing 1, 2. I've been good ear the whole time.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Ready?
So
for me, it's the dressing, my boy.
the dressing gotta go.
Dressing.
I ain't even mad at you about the dressing.
Yeah, dressing,
I can
man.
eat dressing. I can eat it twice, and then I'm done with it. I get tired of that taste.
Yeah.
So I ain't even mad at you about the dressing. Yeah.
Dressing.
Honestly, for me,
Yeah.
it's gonna be dressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dressing.
Dressing out of that.
Yeah,
Dressing.
y'all can have the turkey. On
Greens,
this picture,
I
though,
gotta have the greens.
on this picture though, get rid of that mac and cheese. They get rid of that mac because ain't no cheese in that.
You see all that bubbly cheese on top?
Well, I see pasta sauce
Right around the top,
and
the
noodles.
bubbly cheese.
and maybe some egg because I see like the little yolk. That's it. No cheese.
I know I don't want to see the cheese on that picture.
No cheese on there.
I know somebody be ordering greens, and they say, "Let me get a side order of greens, but take all the meat out."
That'll be me. But I mean, it's cooked with the meat, so you might as well eat it.
I'm
at
saying
that
like,
point.
God, ooh, I hate to feel that.
Man, collard greens.
You
is
know
so
what I would
good.
want to see? I wonder how a vegan Thanksgiving would go.
Okay, see that they're gonna get stupid. And
But no, but that is it's a such thing. Like you can make vegan mac and cheese, and it's not cheese. It's like you cream up some cashews and cook it the same way. It looks good.
like I say all the time, right? If you're gonna be vegan, it's your choice. I'm not gonna blame you for that. But we like to eat like this, right? So y'all come up with your own little recipes. Don't try to steal our food and make it like y'all's. So you make your own stuff. So
the vegan friend can't bring the mac and cheese.
not at all. I'm gonna slap the vegan friend and kick him out my house. I want real mac and cheese. The vegan friend can bring a pecan salad. You know what I'm saying?
Are you
eat
gonna eat
your
it?
own stuff. Nah, I ain't gonna touch it. Eat your own stuff. I want to eat this real food.
That's crazy, man. That's like today. Now you can walk into Thanksgiving and have 2 tables set up, bro. Like, oh, you guys want the original, traditional, or you get the vegan? You got options.
I've heard some people doing like instead of the traditional food at all, they do like a seafood roll.
And that's cool.
I
For
can go with that.
Christmas, we was actually just talking about this. I think our family, we're going to do ribs for Christmas. Because you eat all of this for Thanksgiving. A month later, you ain't going to turn around and eat it again.
Mhm.
So we're going to change it up. We're going to do ribs this year.
But you think about it, Christmas never really had no. You can do anything. Christmas dish. It's not
Yeah,
like a
we've had
traditional-
Chinese before. So.
Really? I mean, traditionally with our family, it was this again.
Yeah.
It was Thanksgiving, Christmas, a week later, New Year's. This add in black eyed peas and
Oh yeah, 'cause you gotta,
chitlins
you gotta get
Fish.
and fish. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, I get tired of it really, really fast.
Cause you got to think about it. You still eating on it for 2-3 days after you feel.
After I'm gonna get a strong 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make fits a full plate Thanksgiving, a full plate the day after, sandwiches the 3rd day, McDonald's after that. I'm finished.
Yeah, that strong plate. Thursday. Friday, you just relive your Thursday.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And then after that, then it's like,
I'm gonna do sandwiches. I'm gonna do some ham and turkey sandwiches.
okay.
Maybe put a little scoop of dressing, maybe a little gravy on top. You know, something different.
On your sandwich?
Yeah. Fat kid.
Okay.
That's
Man,
all it is.
man, he'll put syrup on this turkey. Just do anything.
And you call me crazy for putting cranberry sauce on mine.
Man, let's close out the week with something really fun. Billboard just released their top 10 artists of all time. I want to know, what do you guys think about this list? I have some thoughts.
I actually can go for this list better than the last one, but there's just still one person that just don't need to be there. I want to.
One person
maybe-
don't look like the others.
Yeah, and there's one thing that just does not fit. And I want, you know what? Maybe I need to just go back and listen to some of her music because she keep making these lists. It is Christmas time though, and she has the most popular Christmas song. out.
But-
Maybe that's it.
True, it's definitely her season.
This is her moment.
I got a couple of issues with this list.
Okay.
Number one, how in the world is Michael Jermaine Jackson number 8
Yeah.
on this list? Problem number
Below Carrie.
below Carrie, below Janet. Shouldn't be. And number 2, why is Rihanna Hakeem Washington on this list? She should not be. How is Rihanna on this list and Beyonce is not?
How is Prince not on the list?
How in the world
I'll give you
is
that.
Prince Michael Rogers? I do not know if this
I was
name
just
is
like, you making up these names.
not on this list.
I give you that. Both of those, yeah. Prince and Beyonce. I mean, she's
She should
great
be the
performer.
she should be the over Rihanna
She's a great
easily.
performer.
She should easily be the
But
over
you
Rihanna.
have to think, okay, Rihanna got a lot of behind the scenes moves. Is she a writer? And well, you know what? In that case, if we're going off that, Neo's not on there. For Real's not on there.
It says artist. It's not talking about background though.
Michael
Artist.
Jackson
Recording
gotta.
artist.
Michael Jackson gotta be number one on any list.
I'm not mad about the Beatles being number 1. I'm not upset about that.
Because
The Beatles,
over Michael Jackson, I am.
I think
I'm gonna
Elvis
tell you
Presley
why.
shouldn't be on there.
Let me tell you why.
But you got to look at the time. In Elvis's
Oh yeah,
day,
he was
But he
huge.
stole all Little Richard's music.
Yeah, but he was still huge though in his day. Yeah, I mean we know he was a fraud, but
This is why I got Michael Jackson over the Beatles. Cause even to this day, if Michael was still living, bruh, this man can go out on stage and have everybody fall out and not
All
play the first
age
tune.
range.
And not play the first tune.
but
All age
but
ranges too.
Not play the first tune.
the Beatles were able to do the same,
Not like Mike, my boy.
bro.
Not like Mike.
Don't get me wrong. I love Mike, and I agree. Mike should be up there. Mike should be number 1, but I'm not mad at the Beatles being number 1.
Madonna
I
or
can
should it
take
be Dolly Parton? Recording artist.
I ain't upset with Madonna even being on the list. I don't know about number 2, but I'm not upset about her being on the list.
Elton John.
That's a good one.
What I feel like is they were just like, oh shoot, y'all, we named too many white folks. Let's add all the black folks real quick.
What? They got
And the rest is like the top 4 are
Yeah.
straight white people.
It went from white to mixed to all black.
That's true. Yeah.
inclusion.
Inclusive.
That's what it
They're
was.
inclusive.
So
But I don't feel like Janet should probably be on the list.
yeah, Janet shouldn't be on the list. Maybe I can see what your point with Rihanna.
Mike and Whitney definitely should be up there.
Definitely should be on the list. Stevie Wonder.
Definitely should be on the list.
Yeah, everybody. Throw Mariah away. I mean, don't throw it away, but take off. The
She had
list.
some bangles, man.
No, but thinking about her hits, like still, like you said, Beyonce in that case should be on there. Quickly.
Beyonce should definitely be up there.
Neo, well, you said recording, so
Recording
artist. Diana Ross is not on there,
She wouldn't belong on this
but
list.
before Mariah, a lot of people sample from those groups in the 70s.
Aretha should have been up there for Diana Ross.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Yeah.
And I know on my way home, I'm going to be thinking like, oh, this artist need to be up there. That artist.
Now, if we think about this too, it's Billboard. Billboard is not R&B soul. That's like all around who everybody listening to your music. So it makes sense when you think of it that way why Aretha Franklin's not on there.
Right. But how are the Beatles number 1, Michael Jackson's number 8? And
Michael Jackson should definitely
he
have been
surpassed
number
them
1 or number 2.
and broke the record for the most weeks at number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, Michael Jackson actually owned their masters.
Mm-hmm.
The Beatles?
Well, his estate do now.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
How did he get that?
It's some kind of deal he struck back in the day. And he owned their masters. That's crazy.
But I guess that's just like who owns Sierra's masters?
She do now.
Oh, she got them back. Okay.
She got him from, well, Russ bought him for.
Oh,
After 31 years, though, they automatically come back to you. After 31 years.
And I found out it's after 75 years they go into the public domain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that is it. They do. Okay, so a song has to be 75 years old
To go public.
which
Dang.
is why Amazing Grace is everybody can get it.
Right. You can record that as many times as you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody touch you. Craziness. Any more thoughts on this bad list? Y'all good?
Dang. They got my boy Mike at 8
Mike shouldn't be 8 on nobody's list.
at all.
I would have took Justin Bieber at 8.
Dang. Tell us what you think, guys.
Not Justin Bieber. Cause if you think
Dang, man. That was good talk. Hey, Queese, where can they find you, my girl?
find me at Flip the Script Counseling
Oh, wow.
Services LLC. One step towards healing is one day at a time. But you can find us in Homewood, Alabama. Check us out on Facebook, Flip the Script Counseling Services. And yeah.
You did. You always can follow us Live Lit Legit on Facebook, at Live Lit Legit Co on Instagram, at Live_Legit on Twitter, and shop with your boys at LiveLitLegit.com. You did.
Most definitely. Always holler at your boy on Twitter at that B-Dub guy. Yeah.
Hey, man. First name, last name on Facebook, 2 Cup Lit on the ground. Hey, man. Say, man. Until the next one, guys.
Until the next one, man.
That's a wrap.
Man, look at man. Y'all sitting here watching these videos. So you know what? Why you just click on one of these other 2 or 3 that's sitting here waiting on y'all to click on and go and get in the next thing. Get busy. Function with your people. Lively Legit. You know what it is.